Hello everyone, this is Raymond from Jozi FX. We're on a new week, meaning that we're looking at the new pair. So right here, what we're looking at is Nzdusd. Firstly, if you haven't subscribed, you can go at the bottom and click the button subscribe, and also click the bell so that you're going to be notified each and every time we're uploading a video. So let's get to it. Right here, I have two scenarios that I see on. So firstly, the first scenario, it's one of a bearish move. So right here, what I see is a very beautiful head and shoulder. There is that. Okay, that's the first one. So what we see on this one, we broke the neckline, then we came back to retest, then we started to push down, then we came back again to trying to retest this level right here, this price right here. Then afterwards we got rejected and started to go down. So if we are to go down on this first scenario, we could go down to 0.62035. That could be the next move on this one if we are to go down. So and since this is also a monthly time frame, this is the move that we can be looking at. And also if we break it down to a weekly time frame, let me just break it down like this. If we break it down into a weekly time frame, we can see also by the way we reacted when we reach this level right here, this price of 0.67766. So even the way we pushed, we had a lot of sellers around this area right here. So we started to push down. So this will be my target if we are to push down. But however, there is another scenario on this one with a bullish move. So another thing, before going any further again, while we're still on a bearish move, we also have a trend line right here. So we touched our trend line right here, and then afterwards we started to push down again. So going to the second scenario, starting again, going back to a monthly time frame. So on a monthly time frame, what we see is that we were starting to create a new lows and highs, lower lows, lower highs right here, like this one. Then afterwards we tried to push up but failed and started to create a new lower high. But instead of breaking the previous one right here, but what we did was we failed and started to create a new high. So a new higher low, which is higher obvious than the previous one. So right now what we're looking to see is if we are going to break this one or we not. And also another thing that we have right here, okay, let me just remove this just a bit. Another thing that we have right here, we still have also a trend line right here, which we also bounced on, meaning that we are more in the triangle pattern right here. That's what we see. So right here, if we break it down again to a weekly time frame, another thing that we see on this one, we can see that we have a double bottom right here. Okay, it's like this. We have a double bottom right here, meaning that now we're trying to push up. Even though last week we started to push down, but we still haven't broke even this low right here. So we're still having a high possibility of pushing all the way up. So what we see if we break it down again to a daily time frame, if we break it down again, despite of this trend line right here, we also have another trend line right here. We have another trend line right here. So in this case, what we're looking at, that's the question. Like what we're looking at is that the market, firstly, if you check around the prices of if you check around the price of 0.65915, the market was not able to hold below it, and even previously right here. So what we're looking at right now, we went all the way up as we were creating the new highs right here. Okay, I'm just gonna make it red. Okay, we were creating a new higher highs and higher lows on this one. So right now, what I like to believe is that we're still creating a new higher low on this one, and we're also still bouncing on this trend line right here. So what we would expect on the one, what we're gonna expect on this one, I would expect if we firstly find a retracement. Okay, on this one, as we coming to 78.6% of a Fibonacci. So on this one, what I'm gonna be looking at is the next target. On a bullish move, I'm gonna be looking at for a market to come up to the price of okay, just a bit. I'm gonna expect the market to come up to the price of 0.68560. That will be the next move that I'll be expecting on this one. So but another thing, if we break it down further to a 4-hour time frame, what we can see is that the only confirmation that we're going to be waiting for to prove that, okay, now we are going down or we are going up, is that we have a trend line right here. As you can see, we have a very beautiful trend line which was always being respected previously. A very beautiful one. Let me just remove this one. We have a very beautiful trend line right here which was also respected. So what I'll be waiting for, I'll be waiting for a breakout on this trend line if we are going up. And also, let me just create this right here. Also, if we're looking at the box right here, okay, I'm looking at this box right here, just like this. So I'm also going to be looking for a market at least to break this box as well. Whether it's going to be breaking below or breaking above, that will be my confirmation that, okay, if we break above, that means now we're coming to our target of 0.685 sorry about that, it's 0.68560. That's only if we break above this box right here. But if we're breaking below it, that means now I'm gonna be looking for my target of the final one, which we even saw. The first one, the first one, it's gonna be the target of 0.64850. That'll be the first target. Then if we are to break that price right here, then we're gonna be going to the final one, which we're gonna be looking at, which is the one of 062007. That will be the next target if we are to break. But for now, my scenario, the only strong confirmation that I'll be looking at is for the box at least to break. If we break this box right here, that means I'll already be knowing my direction, my overall direction on where exactly we will be going. So whether it's going down or going up, either way, we're gonna be making money on that move. So thank you again. Catch us next week again, as we're gonna be analyzing a different pair as well. Thank you.